Turn it off. Copy. I have ventilation en route. What size is the hole?
Hi, my name is Alan Zito and I work for Emergency Response Solutions. You just observed a member of our recon team doing a 4x4 rescue air monitoring of a confined space. Prior to entering into the warm zone, a pre-use inspection of that monitor was completed. We're going to spend a few minutes looking at the elements of 4x4 air monitoring as it applies to rescue. In rescue air monitoring, we use the air monitor to assess 4 gases in 4 locations. The first location is immediately outside the space. That's where we as rescuers are going to be working. We want to ensure that those atmospheres in that location are not something that would be harmful to us. For that second location, we're going to have to initiate remote sampling. To do that, we're going to connect our hose to our air monitor, and then we're going to have to wait about a second per foot of hose length for the gases that we're going to be collecting to register on our monitor. I have about a 10-foot hose here. I'm going to break the plane of that space and then, watching my air monitor, see what my gases are. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All my gas values look good at this point. That's the end of point number 2. Point 3 is at a location midway into the space. Don't forget to wait for the gases that the probe is picking up to reach the air monitor. Again, about 1 second per foot of tubing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. The fourth location is to get that probe at or near the face of the victim. That way we can see what they're breathing. I can do that by either just lowering it down, or if I have to, I can attach some type of a pole or stick to the end of the air monitor to reach that desired location. Again, waiting the time period for the gases to reach the air monitor. 4, 5, 6, and all values are still good at this point. So I know my victim is breathing good air. Let's take a moment to review the elements of 4x4 rescue air monitoring. The first 4 stands for 4 gases: lower explosive level, or otherwise known as LEL, O2 level, carbon monoxide level, and hydrogen sulfide level. The second 4 stands for 4 locations. First one outside the space, that's where we as rescuers are going to be working. We can do that without attaching a hose to our monitor. The second one is where we break the plane of the space, and at that point we really need to do remote sampling by attaching our hose to our monitor. 4x4 rescue air monitoring in horizontal space poses some unique problems. The first one is to try and get that probe all the way to the victim. You can't simply lower it into the space. So what we need to do is attach it to some type of a hole, and this rescue hole works pretty good. I can extend it and then monitor those locations. Outside the space, again, no hose attached to the monitor. The second one, attach the hose, get my reading, then start extending this into the space. Midway, that point number 3 that's on the board. And the last one is point number 4, at or near the victim. Now in horizontal space air monitoring, we still have to have an additional reading, a 5th location. And that 5th location, using the pole, is that we monitor for gases in the upper reaches of that horizontal confined space.